Hi, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and good afternoon. Today I'm going to make the weekly individual video, and I'm going to talk about the job that I have to do for this week and next week, which is making the comic strip. So this is my first time actually to make the comic strip, so I'm kind of feeling hard, but I have to try because I'm not really good in drawing, especially drawing for the human being or the living thing. So just hopefully I can make it like as good as my friends made before. So I'm not making the comic strip become worse, and because our comic strip is about university life, about the university studies and everything about university. So the first comic strip is about the time when we are the first time when we are the first time when we came to the university, and uh, we have done the registration, and that is the comic strip about. And the second comic strip is about uh, the time when we're really busy, and we were having the a lot of assignment, we have a lot of tests. And for this week, what I have to make is about, because today is the graduation day, so we're gonna make the last comic strip, and it's about the graduation. For the first column, which I will make it as the graduation for the senior, and we are as the junior only sitting and joining the event, giving support for them, and dreaming about the next 4 years, which is our graduation. And uh, the second box is about I just write the that for about the after 4 years. And for the third box, I will make it like we are in the graduation hall and getting our certificate of graduate, which is the one that people are dreaming about. And for the fourth box is that I'm going to draw it as the time when all of the student which is graduated, and we are meet and it at the one place, and like on the field, wearing our graduation clothes, and we just uh, draw the head over, and that is the time when the graduations feeling, when people are really happy and take a picture, kind of that. So hopefully for the next producing comic strip, hopefully I'm going to be better in drawing for the comic strip. Actually, I'm not really good for finding the dialogue. Finding the dialogue which is good for the picture is kind of hard, because we have to think about the word first, and I don't want to make it wrong. Just I want everything's going to be nice, smooth. So I don't want to make my group members, my other group's members feel bad because what I'm doing. So I just want to make them feel it good. So I just want to make the comfort. I have to contribute as much as I can for the group members. So this is good for our group activity, which is we're doing everything together and fair. So I think that all for me, and thank you for watching.
Hello, my name is Loa Hui Ying. My matrix numbers is one sorry 177647. This is our fifth meetings, and this is the last two meetings I think for our legs. And I'm feel a little bit down because this our last two meetings, and after that maybe I cannot meet with my members and cannot talk with them, have a talk with them, but I hope we will keep in touch as well. For today we have discussed about the obstacle sorry the obstacle that for the last week, and we have some problems with uploading. I think uploading, as Shubhana said in the group video. Yeah, uploading, because there's only uploading problems, and this is because the problems is the Shubhana problems, but she gets help from Gan, and Gan help her to upload everything, and everything goes smooth, and we have upload the our videos in a model with the with no no with on time. um for my jobs for the last week, sorry, I'm taking drawing parts, and I draw about the in the lecture hall as a student life, and in the exam, and what we do in university. And I have done the drawing for second comic excuse me, for the second comic strip. And although my drawing skill is not really good, but I'm very appreciate that my members accepted my drawing and pass it to me. Yeah, and I'm very proud that I have the opportunity to draw something, to draw something and to contribute for the groups. Yeah, and for these fifth meetings we discuss about our job separation, and excuse me, and we prepare for our third comic strip. We discuss about the topic we want to choose, and what is and who is going to draw, who is going to upload the journal, and what else, and many things. And for the third comic strip, we will we will we decide to excuse me, we decide to choose graduation day for our third comic strip topics, and this time Risha taking will take will take the jobs for drawing. Yeah, and we discuss about the next meeting. For the last meeting, we decide to choose at the same times like today, um, next Saturday at KA on 11:30. Yeah, and thank you.
Hi Miss, my name is Gan Kipin. I'm from Lex Group or Group 183. My matrix number is 179464. This is my 5th week of my personal response videos, and yeah, yesterday we have a meeting at KAA, and I'm glad that I saw all of my group members attend this type of meeting because this is our second last time of meeting. We just left one more, and today we have discuss the storyline about the panel we're gonna draw for our last comic strip. And yeah, I think we're going through it smoothly, and everyone is excited, willing to contribute themselves to this activity, and I think that's cool because we can like sit down together, gathering together, having an environment to speak in English, discuss some activities that's beneficial, produce a comic strip that's educational, and lastly is we can form bond each other, expand our friendships. Yeah, and I think the quite fun part is besides we can discuss about the comic strip, sometimes we're like carrying each other, asking concern them what happened recently, can you manage to finish your duty, carry out your responsibility, any difficult we face, we all comes out together, we all share it, and we are like helping each other, support each other. We not only have a teams that blindly running toward the common goal, but we have support each other. And I think the most challenge is most of us at first we don't know each other, we can't get each other's personality, and it's hard to get our group member because the the other guys is he's facing some problem about his phones, so we can't contact him. But in the end, he turns out, and it's glad that he's turned out, and we can carry out our common trip together and having fun in it, learning English. And in the end, we have until now we have successfully produced 2 common trip and 1 more to go. So I hope that in the end we can make this common trip success and gain what we should gain from this lax activity. And I think that it's because it's the last common trip and we left only one very last meeting. I hope next meeting I'll take up the last duty I have to continue to contribute myself in this lax activity, this common trip. I think I will get some duty from it, and then yeah, because this is the second last video, so I hope that after finishing lax activity we still have chance to sit down together and talk in English, chit chat, like continue to concern each other, make these friendships goes along by the time. And miss thank you very much for watching these videos, and I hope that continue along the way we can like improve our each language. By the end of our degree and semester, we can communicate with each other with an effective English, so that we can rise our competency in the society. And yeah, finally, continue to contribute myself by giving ideas, sharing my thoughts, and when my group member is facing any difficulty, they feel free to find me, and I will share them about what I have and what is my knowledge with them, so that we can helping each other to overcome the obstacles, difficulties when we met along the way. Yeah, that's all for me. Thank you, Miss. Bye.
Assalamualaikum. Hello, Miss. My name is Muhammad Nur Fikri bin Lasimo, metric number 177899, and this is my fifth individual response video. And me and my group members managed to meet for the fifth time and we gathered at KAA. Actually, we face a hard time dealing with this one problem, which is to find the perfect place and time for all of us to meet. And we discussed the problem in the WhatsApp. Then we came out a conclusion. We decided to meet this week meeting and also for our last meeting at on Saturday at KAA around 11 a.m. And this, in my opinion, kind of a little bit rushing, a little bit kind of rush, because we all only can manage to meet on Saturday, and then we must submit the assignment on Sunday. So for me, it's kind of a little bit rushing because we must do lots of work in a short period of time. Another one is that this week the road is very busy because there's a graduation occur now on the campus, and there's heavily traffic jam, especially in the afternoon. Despite the odds, we we managed to meet, although there's lots of obstacles. And we let's talk about what we discussed in this week, and what me and my group members discussed is about the third comic strip, the final comic strip, which is we make it about graduation. We discussed, we had a rough idea, and this time we will make 4 panels. The first one, which shows a situation where the character see the seniors graduating. The seniors wearing coat and wearing cap on their head, holding a certificate, and the character imagine himself being in a situation. He said to himself, that will be me in 4 years, because that why we attend university in the first place, to get certificate for us to get decent jobs in the future. And then our second panel just stayed 4 years later. And then it continued with the third panel, which shows a situation where the characters finally graduated. He received a certificate from the dean. And then I continue with the fourth panel, which is showing graduated students throwing cap on their hair on the air. I'm sorry, which is throwing cap in the air, saying that hooray, something like that. Mm. Moreover, this time Rista will be doing the drawing, and I'm gonna give credit to her for volunteering herself to do the drawing for the comic strip this time, because none of us can really draw well. Mm, Lastly, I really hope that me and my group are able to finish this comic strip with flying colors, and also hopefully we able to meet for our last Lex meeting in order for us to finish this comic strip. Um, yes. And then hopefully that there will be no obstacles, problems that will affect our work. For me, and that's it for me. Hopefully the comic strip will be turned out well. That is it for me. Thank you, Miss, for listening to me. Assalamualaikum and goodbye.
Hello, my name is Shobana Menon Baskaran and my matrix number is 180774. So, today is our 5th Lex meeting after 1 week of SAM break, and we are meeting up again today. For this week's chemistry, we decided to do on graduation because our big major theme is about life as a student, where the first chemistry we described about the beginning of our life as beginning of our life as a student in university, where we'll have our orientation week, we'll have orientation week in university, orientation week in hostel. That was our first comic strip. Second comic strip is it was describing about our life from the end and from the beginning until the end, where we will be having assignments, discussions, presentations, SCLs, and so on. That is exams and tests also, not forget about it. So that's what we'll be having during our entire from the end until the beginning until the end of our life as a student. So this chemistry we decided to do on graduation, where it is describing the end of our life as a student. So for the first and the second chemistry, we only drew three panel of chemistry but for this week we are going to draw 4 panels, where the first panel is about as far as we know that now is the convocation season, where all the diploma, degree, master and PhD students are graduating. So that the first panel we'll be drawing about we looking at our seniors who are graduating, like wow, they are graduating, wow, finally they graduated. So, and you'll be like, I can't wait for mine, another 4 more years before I graduate. That's what we are going to draw in our first panel. And the second panel we are not going to draw anything, we're just going to write the third panel will be in the hall, where we'll be sitting down and looking at our friend graduating while waiting for our turn, or maybe standing on the stage and receiving our graduation certificate from maybe the dean or VIP or whoever it is, I'm not so sure. But between these two, we'll be choosing either one. Depends on Risa because she is drawing. So depends which one is much easier for her to draw, and she'll choose that particular one to draw. And the fourth panel will be, the best part of graduation is when we throw our hats when all of us will be standing and jumping while throwing the hat. That will be the best part. So that's why we will be drawing for our fourth panel. And that shows that is the end of our life in university, unless we want to further into masters and PhD. But that is for end of our life as a bachelor student, as degree student. So as for this week, I'm in charge of uploading again everything in Edmodo and YouTube, because the previous week during our fourth Lex meeting, I was supposed to upload it on Edmodo and YouTube, but I couldn't make it because my house Wi-Fi had some problem, because it was raining terribly and the thunder struck the modem or what, I'm not so sure, but I couldn't access into my house Wi-Fi, so I had to ask Gan Kipin to upload it for me, and that's the reason why I volunteered myself again to upload it everything in YouTube and Edmodo for this week. And from the first Lex meeting until today, fifth Lex meeting, I don't think I've faced any problem with my team members, because they are really really good, and so far
Assalamualaikum, my name is Naufara Atika Mintizani, metric number 178132. Okay, so this week is our fifth group discussion, and last week we don't have group discussion because last week is our mid-sem break. So this week we will continue it, and at first we have sharing our moment at home, and Piti Luar because she got sick for the whole week, so she can't do anything, just laying on the bed and eat the medicine. And for Shobana, she is celebrating Deepavali, and for the rest of us it's just fine and nothing interesting at all. And okay, for this week task, we need to do our third comic strip. Last 2 weeks we have done our second comic strip, so this week is our last comic strip actually. This week comic strip we will do about graduation day, and in UPM actually now is now happening convocation week, and so it's related to our comic strip. The first we have discussed what we're gonna do about what we're gonna draw in our third comic strip, and the first one we will do about maybe one of the student, like looking at the sisters and the brothers wearing their graduation robes, holding flowers, and with their family happy together. And for the second panels, it's just a word saying after 4 years. Then the third panel is that student that student taking her certificate, her official certificate with the deans. And for the fourth panel, the photography session, they taking pictures with their friends or their classmates, their roommates, and all that, happy together. And that's all about the comic strip. For who is responsible to draw draw our comic strip this week is Risa. She volunteered herself, and we hope that she can draw nicely. And for the journal, I will taking that responsibility to do it because I haven't done the journal before this. And for the editing, Lua Rohayin edit the video for this week. So we just need to send our individual videos to her, so she will edit, she will compile all of our videos and editing it and fitting it. And for uploading, Shabana will upload the videos. She will upload the videos into the YouTube, and she will upload the link in the Edmodo. Okay. For this week, Gan and Fikri do not have any tasks, so they will help us to do our tasks. Which will Fikri can help Lua to can teach Lua how to edit the videos and all that, and then on the tasks. And I think that's all from me.